Modern day Cupid. I have such a love-hate relationship with Tinder, and I never dared to download it until some of my friends actually had some success on the app. Since it's 2019, the social media age, I need to be open to more things if I don't want to be forever alone. So I decided to download Tinder. You can only wait so long in coffee shops and libraries hoping that your Prince Charming comes through. Prior to my Tinder saga, I've been in really long relationships. When my 4-year relationship ended, I was done with dating for a while until it hit around the 1-year mark. I needed some affection and love. So of course, what does any sensible human being do? Yeah, they download Tinder. So I first downloaded Tinder when I lived in America, but I didn't use it seriously until I lived abroad in Korea. So Tinder in Korea is its own thing. It's very different from what I saw in the West. Some people use it as a joke, some people use it to find someone special, and some people use it for, or should I say most people use it for, yeah. The year I came to Korea, everyone was beginning to use the app. I saw advertisements everywhere for it. And if you didn't use the app and complained you were forever alone, assimilate. The first thing I noticed while using Tinder in Korea was the amount of boys with selfies. I noticed that Korean boys take no shame in taking pictures of themselves. They even had more selfies than me. And that's saying something. I have to step up my game. Also, I never saw so many men use the cat and dog filters. At first I was slightly put off, but after swiping for a couple weeks, what a cutie patootie! And additionally, many people use filters to make their face small and eyes bigger. So people's catfish game is strong here. But similar to the West, I have found that mostly on this app, you can find boys. I don't want to tell you the amount of times I match with guys that are already married or have girlfriends. Like, why are you here? Anyways, beside the point, today I want to tell you about a particular story. I want to tell you the story about how I almost got a sugar daddy. Almost. So let's begin. 'Twas the night before employment, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a spouse. The candles were lit by the big bed with care, hoping her Tinder match would soon be there. Ha! I'm just kidding. Don't worry, kiddos, this story is PG. So it starts off with me and my friend, and we are constantly sharing our Tinder matches. I had pretty much given up Tinder to this point and had about 3.1415926% hope that I could meet somebody decent, until one day I was bored at work and decided to start using the dating app again. So I was swiping along, and I matched with this guy who had sketchy photos that did not show his face well. I thought, this guy is either really unconfident, the undercover FBI, or just ugly. I don't remember exactly why I swiped right on him, but I did. Looking back, this was a huge mistake. So his profile was pretty bare, but it did say he was from America. And I knew he wasn't lying about this because he texted perfect English with the appropriate slang, a rare commodity in Korea. And I knew he was American because he texted back so slow, and Korean guys text back really fast. So the conversation started off casual and innocent. I thought I would mention sports because I wanted to be relatable and different. I didn't want to be your old plain Jane. But in the end, we both played sports, and off the bat, it seemed like we were twin flame soulmates. He said he was in Korea because he plays baseball for a famous Korean baseball team. Everything was going great until he texted me this: "Would you be interested in a sugar daddy relationship?" Now, I didn't reply right away because I never thought about it before. So I did my research and read a lot of articles about girls who went into sugar daddy relationships, and they seemed to get a lot of nice things from their sugar daddies. Sometimes they wouldn't even have to do it with the guy. Then I wonder if this guy wants to do it with me. I wonder if he just wants to be my friend and give me gifts. Wait. Nah, he's a man. But also you can't assume these things on Tinder. Spoiler, he wanted to do it. To be totally honest, I never thought someone would approach this little dumpling to ask for a sugar daddy relationship. My internal moral compass gave me a bad feeling, so I decided that I didn't want to be his sugar baby. End of story. But if anyone disagrees with my decision, yeah, I can't blame ya. Anyways, after I declined, the guy said we should just get dinner and chat. He just wanted to meet up, or so I thought. I didn't say yes right away, but instead I began my investigation. So I asked him, why do you want a sugar baby in the first place? And he said he didn't have time for dating because of baseball. I guess it makes sense. So then I looked him up on Google, but I couldn't find him. I called my friend and she found him on the baseball roster page. She has excellent stalking skills, like all good best friends should have, and I found out that he hardly played. He was like a sub or something, and he lied to me about his height. He told me he was 6'4". He is not 6'4". Why do boys always lie about the length of things? Anyways, I concluded that, why is this boy even flexing? My salary was higher than his, and that's saying something. You sucker. Anyways, because I lacked some brain cells, I said I would get dinner with him because I was curious.
Curious. Very curious.
And we decided to meet at a subway station. Mind you, it was pretty far for me. Again, I lacked the brain cells. So after work, I was on my jolly way to meet him, and then he asked the most unbearable, intolerable, oppressive, sexist, inadmissible question that you can ask. Are you serious? He did not just ask me this. I'ma just turn my butt all the way around and head back home. Yeah, I didn't do this. I just decided to not answer instead. I thought, yeah, I'll hit him with the old no reply. That'll get him. Hehe. So when I got to the subway station, I was already in a foul mood, and then he texted me again. Hey, I have my car parked upstairs, and I need to ask you again. Will you be my sugar baby? Oh god, no, he popped the question. And then he said, if you don't say yes to being my sugar baby, I have another girl waiting for me in line. You get first priority. I was mad enough at this point, but I wanted to be cool, so I texted him, I'm not sure, I don't even know you. Let's just get dinner. But then he said, yes or no, tell me now! Well. Who has the power now? Fine, no! And then the unbelievable happened. He blocked my number, my socials, and unmatched me on Tinder. I didn't even get the chance to meet him. I was shocked for a moment, but out of the corner of my eye, I see him run up the stairs out of the subway station. Bye, Felicia. So then I chased him up the steps with my cheetah fast speed and tasered him and gave him the old 1-2. Huh. That's a joke. I just got back on the subway and cried. But can I say I debated crying because my makeup was on point? Anyways, I called my friend on the way home and she told me I was an idiot for going in the first place. To which I wholeheartedly agree now. Thus, after my victimization on Tinder, I vowed to never swipe on Tinder again. But since I'm a normal person, in a couple days I was swiping again. I know I'm not the only person who's addicted to the good old dopamine rush from swiping and matching. So, did I learn my lesson? Subscribe to see the next series of my Tinder conquest. Thanks for watching!